This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Dwight Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Conley with it. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
Stolen by Conley. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here's Doncic. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Spiked away. We play just over a minute here in the first.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Utah. Pass to Doncic. Powell down low. Gobert on him. The shot by Powell, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. Doncic with the steal. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. To the inside, Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Mitchell against Brunson. Over to the wing. And here's Bullock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Conley against Brunson. And he converts the layup. Gobert's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Doncic looking it over. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz leading by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
For the Jazz, Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Powell finds Brunson. And here's Bullock. They need this one. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. There's the pass to O'Neal. Whiteside, this is to Mitchell. Trying to find Bullock. Gets it to him. Brunson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Brunson, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Gay. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Fires from the line. Green for 2 points. And it's 6 points for Luka Doncic.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Count that bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 8.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gay. Shots good by Clarkson.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Brunson against Mitchell. Pass to Doncic. And the shot goes down. He's got 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Clarkson passes to Gay. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Brunson scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Powell. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And a missed late.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
The Mavericks trailing. And the Mavericks call time here.
Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Bertanis comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown is checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Utah also making some changes as Abuki's checked in. And Daniel House subbed in for O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Utah leading. There's the try. That one goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bertans for three. Rebound by Azubuike. 1:21 left to play in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 6-point Utah lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Dinwiddie, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Alexander Walker. Inside, here's Azubuike. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Jazz lead by 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bertans finds Kleber. Azubuike against Brunson. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 6. Now the dish to Azubuike. The Jazz working the ball around now. Passes it to House. Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Alexander Walker passes to Azubuike. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it back. Right wing. Over Kleber. He shoots again. He takes it up and lays it in. Azubuike's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year winner, Jordan Clarkson, excelling in his role under Coach Quinn Snyder in the Utah Jazz.
It's been good for me. From day one, they told me to come here and be myself, playing free with a free mind and, trying to help us get wins.
And Clarkson really finding his niche, providing Greg instant scoring off the Utah bench.
And there's tremendous value in a player who can create his own shot and really carry a second unit. With Clarkson's quickness, so tough to bottle him up.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Eric Pascal out there with Gobert, and it's Azubuike in at the point. Azubuike, the pass to Pascal, feeds it to Gobert. To the paint. Here's Azubuike. They swipe it. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Dinwiddie kicks to Brunson. The pass to Bertans. Sinks the three-pointer. Bertans got his first 3 points of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Pass to Azubuike. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got his fourth rebound at that last one here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Dallas calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bertans. Down low. Stolen by Conley. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Passes it to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Oh, Bertans. And there's the pass to Brunson. Lock at 6. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Bertans. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid on. Kicks it to Conley. And the shot is good. And now an 11-point Jazz lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dinwiddie drives in. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Conley against Bertans. Now here's Conley. He's tightly guarded. Can't get it to fall. The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Dinwiddie against Pascal.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Drains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Dinwiddie. To halt the run. Gobert with the defensive effort.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the basket by Pascal.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And that one drops for him. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Jazz?
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Outside Brown. It's blocked. And it's Conley penetrating. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score, because sometimes it forces the defense to foul.
Oh, good on that. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Davis Bertans. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gay's checked in for Eric Pascal. Clarkson comes in for Bogdanovich. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Unloads from 13. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Bullock. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Gay in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that one's good. Doncic.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Bullock. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Gay. Gobert trying to get open, and that one's good by Gay. Gay's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Doncic outside. Softly drops in the floor.
Timeout. Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
And the Jazz with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Rudy Gay. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. For 3, Mitchell. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's on Luka Doncic.
3 shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Donovan Mitchell, 3 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Few players have been an immediate impact in the NBA like Donovan Mitchell. From the moment he was drafted by Utah in 2017, Donovan's been a top-scoring guard.
And he nails the third.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. The rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Baseline jumper. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell outside. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. O'Neal dishes to Clarkson. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net. That helps.
Yeah, way too much standing around in this quarter. They should look to get it inside for more high percentage chances.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the contest.
At the line for Dallas, Dort.
Now, here's Mitchell. He dishes it to Whiteside. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
And so it's Utah, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, with Rudy Gobert a mainstay for your team, what is he giving you?
Well, he's been so consistent. His offensive rebounding, just keeping plays alive, and a little bit of everything. He's playing well.
And that means good things for your squad, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for the Jazz. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Pass to Brunson. To the inside. Here's Powell. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell outside. The feed to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Mavericks trail by 20. Passes it to Brunson. No good from the low block.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The pass to Finney Smith. Over Conley, and Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And it goes down 2 points.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Here's Doncic. The offensive rebound.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And there it is for him. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside. Working around the D and getting it to go.
Doncic against Bogdanovich. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Bingo's check in for the Mavericks. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Lots of room. And there's the bucket as Brunson finishes it off.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
To the middle. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie. Doncic has got 23 points. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Conley. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Pass to Brunson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Mitchell finds Gobert, and it's in there. Gobert's got 13.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Doncic, and the shot goes in.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for two. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Timeout, and the Mavericks call time here.
Start it.
For Dallas, Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell, and Davis Bertans subbed in for Doncic. Utah also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich, and Daniel House subbed in for O'Neal. Dinwiddie outside. Bucket is good. 6 points for him.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside, and that one is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Dallas, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Gay against Brunson. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Utah leading by 22. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. To the left wing. Brunson against Mitchell. Top Bertans. A three-pointer, no good. Utah shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. House the pass to Conley. Dishes it to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gay's got 10 points.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Whiteside against Brunson. Over Whiteside. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And that one's good by Gay.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dinwiddie against Conley. Dinwiddie attacking, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with the one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Daniel House. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Passes to Pascal. Over Bertans. Tries to save it. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Brunson. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Whiteside, good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. Good work defensively by Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Pascal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Pascal's got 6.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Brunson against Pascal. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Maverick shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Now the pass to Bertens. 11 feet away. He doesn't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Brunson against Clarkson. Back to Brunson. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb. Bertans got his second basket of the game.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's good.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Conley surveying the D. From outside off the mark. And so it's Utah in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah, the wing pair for them, Clarkson and Bogdanovich. Gobert is out there with Eric Pascal, and it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Pascal. Doncic with the steal. Dinwiddie with it. Brown outside. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. Defended by Pascal. And it's Brown missing. Jazz leading by 22. And it's Conley penetrating. Misses the layup. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Doncic. Takes a three. The three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launch. He had serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Count that one.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes it to Conley. Dinwiddie against Gobert. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That one a little long. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Finally, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This could be a big night for Rudy. He's showing great focus on the offensive end so far.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the pass to Finney-Smith. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Utah leading by 21. Pass to Pascal. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Offensive rebound. And Gobert throws it down.
Rudy showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. He knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Sterling Brown. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dinwiddie. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Eric Pascal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Passes it to Gobert. O'Neal with it. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Shoots the three. Here's Gobert. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Doncic against Conley. The drive by Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The pass to O'Neal. And Gobert gets to Conley. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Conley for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Brunson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Bullock in the corner. Down low, Doncic. That one misses. Good work defensively by Conley. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. Nice D from Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And, yes, it's good.
You know, he was more of a spot scorer early in his career. Bogdanovich can now be leaned on for an entire game.
Here's Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Utah gets it back. Gobert. Conley with the three. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Michael Conley picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Jazz.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they made over the course of this game.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. As Abuki's checked in, Daniel House comes in for O'Neal. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley.
That's his second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And he knocks down the first one. Trey Burks checked in for Doncic. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for the Jazz. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Ntilikina passes to Burke. The baseline J. Rebound, Utah.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Utah.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who act like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And the basket by Paschal.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Burke, guarded closer, and he makes that one.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Alexander Walker. Burke covering. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Dallas with it. And Green gets it to go.
Can't leave anyone uncovered around Ntilikina. He is so adept at exploiting situations like that.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the three off target. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Green taking his time here. Drives to the hoop. And Green slams it in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't Greg big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, what did the bench do to help you get this win tonight?
They've been huge. You know, they brought us back in the game, and everyone contributed. You know, it wasn't an easy night for us at the beginning, but we kept fighting, and it's a big win for us.
And I'm sure you want to keep it going, man. Congrats. Back to you guys.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.